Welcome back to channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most hyped launches of 2025, the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another Apple Watch, didn't we just get one? But trust me, this one's different. Apple seems to be gearing up for its boldest, most adventurous smartwatch yet. For years, Apple has owned the smartwatch game with its mix of sleek design, powerful health tracking, and that seamless iPhone connection we all secretly can't live without. But the Ultra lineup has always stood apart. It's not just a watch, it's Apple's answer for explorers, athletes, and anyone who wants their wrist gadget to survive both the boardroom and a trek through the Himalayas. The first Ultra in 2020 to turn heads with its oversized titanium body, monster battery life, and adventure-ready features. The Ultra 2 in 2023. More of a refinement, brighter screen, new color, nice but safe. Now, 2 years later, the Ultra 3 is shaping up to be a real game-changer. So buckle up, because in this video, I'm breaking down the 9 biggest rumors and leaks about the Apple Watch Ultra 3. From the massive new display and sleeker design, to futuristic features like satellite messaging and 5G, all the way to health monitoring that could save lives. Plus, we'll talk release date, price, and whether it's finally time to upgrade. Let's start with the screen. Rumors suggest the Ultra 3 is getting a larger edge-to-edge display. Think thinner bezels, more screen without making the watch itself a dinner plate on your wrist, and that's huge literally and figuratively. Why does it matter? Imagine you're in the middle of a marathon, climbing a cliff, or just scrolling through your notifications in a boring meeting. Having more stats visible at once means less squinting, less tapping, and a more immersive experience. And let's be real, nobody likes looking at chunky bezels in 2025. Speaking of chunky, let's talk design. The Ultra has always been Apple's tough guy watch, rugged, strong, but also kind of bulky. Users with smaller wrists complained it felt like strapping a mini smartphone to their arm. This year, reports claim Apple is working on a 10 to 15% thinner and lighter titanium body with smoother curves. Picture the same toughness but less arm workout and more luxury accessory. If Apple nails this balance, the Ultra 3 could finally appeal not just to adventurers, but also casual users who simply want the best smartwatch without the brick-like feel. Next up, visibility. Apple is rumored to add an anti-reflective coating to the display, along with improved multi-angle clarity. Sounds small. Not if you've ever tried to check your watch while running under the blazing sun or snowboarding down a mountain. That glare can be brutal. This upgrade means whether you're cycling in summer heat or checking your stats on a snowy peak, the Ultra 3's display stays crystal clear. A tiny change on paper, but a huge win for outdoor enthusiasts. Here's the one that's getting everyone excited: satellite connectivity. That's right, the Ultra 3 may be able to send SOS alerts and basic text even without cellular coverage. Imagine hiking deep in the Rockies, sailing in the middle of the ocean, or just being stuck in a spot where your carrier says, "Good luck." With satellite messaging, your watch could literally save your life. Apple introduced this on iPhone 14, so it's only logical they bring it to their most rugged watch. Honestly, this could be the feature that sets the Ultra 3 apart from every other smartwatch on the planet. And while we're on the topic of signals, get ready for 5G support. Now, no one's going to be streaming Netflix on their wrist, at least I hope not. But 5G means faster sensing, more reliable calls, and smoother data use. For athletes who need real-time performance tracking, or explorers who rely on fast, reliable connections in emergencies, 5G is a meaningful step forward. Plus, as 4G networks start fading, this is Apple making sure your watch stays future-proof. Of course, all this new tech needs serious power. Enter the S11 chip. Apple's new processor is expected to bring faster performance, smoother multitasking, and improved energy efficiency. Why is this crucial? Features like 5G and satellite connectivity are battery hogs. Without a smarter chip, your watch would be dead before lunch. But with the S11, Apple is promising speed and all-day endurance. Basically, your wrist is getting a tiny supercomputer. Now for health features. Rumors are swirling about non-invasive blood pressure monitoring. If Apple pulls this off, it would be groundbreaking. Imagine checking your blood pressure in real time during workouts, at high altitudes, or even just while stressing over your emails. But here's the catch: some reports suggest Apple may push this feature back to 2026 due to calibration challenges. So while it's on the horizon, it may not land this year. And what about glucose monitoring? Sorry, folks, not yet. Apple's working on it, but insiders say it's still years away. Think of it as the holy grail of health tracking amazing. If it ever arrives, but don't hold your breath for 20 to 5. So, when can you get one? Based on Apple's schedule, the Ultra 3 is expected to be announced on September 9th or 10th, 2025, with pre-orders opening that week and shipping starting September 19th. And yes, it'll likely launch alongside the iPhone 17 lineup. Now here's the best part: price. Despite all these new features, leaks say Apple is sticking with the $799 starting point. Same as the Ultra 1 and Ultra 2, considering you might be getting satellite SOS, 5G, and possibly new health sensors. That's a surprisingly solid deal. Of course, Apple will happily sell you premium bands for extra, but hey, some things never change. So, here's the bottom line: the Apple Watch Ultra 3 could be the most powerful and adventurous smartwatch Apple has ever made. A bigger, clearer screen, a sleeker, lighter design, life-saving satellite connectivity, super fast 5G, a next-gen processor, and maybe even blood pressure tracking if you're into fitness, outdoor sports, or you just want the most advanced smartwatch money can buy. This could finally be the upgrade worth waiting for. The Ultra 3 looks ready to balance rugged durability with cutting-edge smarts like never before. But now I want to hear from you. Are you planning to grab the Apple Watch Ultra 3 this year? Do you think Apple should focus more on health features, like glucose monitoring, or is satellite connectivity the bigger win? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss the latest updates on Apple, wearables, and future tech. And if you want to keep exploring, check out these videos on screen right now. I promise they'll keep you ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.